Chocolate has a long and rich history. It begins in the rainforests of Mesoamerica. Around 1900 BCE, ancient people began using cacao beans. They ground the beans into a paste. This paste was combined with cornmeal, chili peppers, and water. The result was a bitter, invigorating drink. This drink was very different from the sweet, hot chocolate we know today. The Mayans and Aztecs revered cacao. They believed it was a gift from the gods. The feathered serpent god Kukulkan to the Maya and Quetzalcoatl to the Aztecs played a significant role in cacao mythology. Cacao was used in religious ceremonies and important rituals. It was seen as a sacred beverage with spiritual significance. For the Aztecs, cacao beans were a form of currency. They were highly valued. Chocolate drinks were served at royal feasts. Warriors and soldiers were often rewarded with cacao beans. The Aztecs even used cacao beans to pay taxes. The importance of cacao in Aztec society cannot be overstated. However, the Aztecs did not cultivate cacao themselves. They acquired cacao beans through trade with other Mesoamerican groups, particularly the Maya. This trade further highlights the value and importance of cacao in ancient Mesoamerica. The arrival of Europeans in the 16th century marked a turning point in the history of chocolate. In 1519, Hernán Cortés, a Spanish conquistador, arrived in Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital. He encountered chocolate at the court of Montezuma, the Aztec emperor. Montezuma was said to consume large quantities of chocolate daily. He believed it had invigorating and aphrodisiac properties. Cortés and the Spanish colonists recognized the value of cacao. They shipped cacao beans back to Spain, where chocolate was initially met with mixed reactions. The bitter, spicy drink of the Aztecs was not to European taste. However, the Spanish began to experiment with chocolate. They added honey, sugar, and vanilla to make it more palatable. Gradually, chocolate caught on. It became a fashionable drink among the Spanish aristocracy. Chocolate houses sprung up in major cities. The Spanish court adopted chocolate as a luxurious treat. Chocolate's popularity spread throughout Europe over the next century. This newfound European demand for chocolate had far-reaching consequences. The Spanish established cacao plantations in their colonies. They exploited indigenous populations for labor. Later, they imported enslaved Africans to work on the plantations. The chocolate trade became intertwined with colonialism and the transatlantic slave trade. For centuries, chocolate remained a luxury good, enjoyed primarily by the wealthy. However, the 19th century witnessed significant innovations in chocolate making. These innovations democratized chocolate, making it accessible to the masses. In 1828, Coenraad Johannes van Houten, a Dutch chemist, invented the cocoa press. This revolutionary invention separated cocoa butter from roasted cacao beans. The result was cocoa powder, a less bitter and more soluble form of chocolate. The cocoa press paved the way for the creation of solid chocolate. It also made it easier to produce and consume drinking chocolate. Another key innovation came in 1875 when Daniel Peter, a Swiss confectioner, added powdered milk to chocolate. This innovation gave birth to milk chocolate. Milk chocolate, with its sweeter and creamier taste, quickly gained popularity. It became a favorite among children and adults alike. These innovations, coupled with advances in manufacturing and transportation, transformed the chocolate industry. Chocolate was no longer a luxury, but an affordable treat for the masses. Large-scale chocolate factories emerged. Chocolate bars and other confectionery delights became widely available. Today, chocolate is a global industry worth billions of dollars. The majority of the world's cocoa is grown in West Africa, particularly in Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana. However, the industry faces ethical concerns, including child labor and deforestation. Despite efforts, the situation remains complex. Many cocoa farmers live in poverty and struggle to hire workers. This has led to widespread child labor. Chocolate is a symbol of indulgence and celebration. But we must be aware of the bitter realities behind this sweet treat. Consumers are becoming more conscious of ethical implications. Fair trade and sustainably sourced chocolate are gaining popularity. These options support ethical labor practices and environmental sustainability. The future of chocolate depends on greater transparency and commitment to ethical practices.